The Doomsday Heist. This heist consists of a three-act operation to stop tech billionaire Avon Hertz and his rogue AI from triggering World War III. Act 1 focuses on securing compromised IAA data servers. Act 2 involves infiltrating a Russian submarine where Avon is revealed as the true enemy. And Act 3 culminates in a full-scale assault on a hidden Mount Chiliad missile silo to prevent a global nuclear strike. 26 missions, including preparations and finales, split into 3 massive acts. Mechanics focus heavily on paramilitary operations, intercepting data drives, hacking server nodes, routing data flow minigames, and piloting advanced experimental vehicles like the jetpack thruster, Deluxo hovering car, and the submersible car, Stromberg. The property required for the activation of this heist are the facilities, a massive operational governmental-styled bunker available on the mazebankforeclosures.com website. The heist progression is the player's own order-based linear. There's no alternative tactical approaches for the finales, but players can choose to pay for preset equipment or steal it in free mode. The preparations are divided on 2-tier preparation system. Free mode prep missions to steal raw equipment, followed by instanced setup missions to weaponize or stage the assets for the finale. The payout features a fixed base that scales according to the act and selected difficulty. On normal difficulty, Act 1 pays $975,000, Act 2 pays $1,425,000, and Act 3 pays $1,800,000. On hard difficulty, the rewards increase to 1.5 times, so $1,218,750 for Act 1, $1,781,250 for Act 2, and $2,250,000 for Act 3. In addition to the base take, players can earn a $50,000 first-time bonus and a $50,000 Elite Challenge bonus per individual act. The final split is ultimately determined by the host's cut distribution. The minimum take to a player is 15%. Challenges. Elite challenges per act. Time limits, no deaths, headshot quotas. And the grueling criminal mastermind 2, 3, and 4 challenges, completing all acts in order, with the same team, without losing a single life as 2, 3, or 4 team members. The layout of the Act 3 Mount Chiliad missile silo was directly inspired by the infamous Mount Chiliad mystery mural that puzzled the game's community since 2013, finally giving a concrete location to the mountain's internal structure, and the launch facility is real-life based on Titan II ICBM silos and launch complexes. The Diamond Casino Heist. The Cheng family hires you to execute a revenge operation against the Duggan crime family by completely cleaning out the heavily fortified vault of the Diamond Casino and Resort after the past events in the summer of that same year. Dynamics and fundamentals. This heist is a highly modular and recon-heavy. Key mechanics include photographing security points, fingerprint cloning mini-games, keypad cracking, and thermal charge planting. The looting phase is dictated by a strict vault gas timer. The property required for the activation of this heist is the arcade, also available on the mazebankforeclosures.com website. The vault spawns one of 4 potential targets, each with a specific spawn rate and average value per fully looted cart or painting, scaling by difficulty, normal/hard. Cash or dollar bills has 37% spawn rate, averages $264,000 to $290,000 per fully looted cart. The artwork has 28% spawn rate, averages $391,500 to $430,650 per stolen painting. Golden Bars has 18% spawn rate, averages $323,000 to $355,000 per fully looted cart. Diamond boxes are only available during special events, weekly updates. Averages $411,000 to $452,000 per fully looted cart. There are 3 distinct selectable approaches. In Silent and Sneaky, you go pure stealth, silenced weapons, stun guns to turn down cameras and metal detectors for a while, EMP discharge to turn off the lights, also a nano drone. The Big Con is a genius, elaborated heist that consists of using disguises from your choice, which gives access to specific areas, like Grupa Zex, giving access right to the vault. Bug Stars, giving access to Agatha Baker's manager office, where you can hack the elevator with Lester's digital memorization minigame to get access to the level of the vault. Aggressive is simply the loud breach, raiding by shooting everything that moves against your team, using thermal charges to break the vault doors locks faster and simultaneously, also being able to wear heavy armors, but they make your character slower by the weight. All the approaches have the duffel bag functional feature that, when shot, you lose a small percentual of the gains, which is something to concern specifically in aggressive approach. This heist preparations are highly customizable. From up to 6 or 7 mandatory tasks, vault keycards, getaway vehicles, weapons, hacking device, and 2 of them that varies depending on the approach, to up to 8 optional tasks, like dug-in shipments to destroy enemy armor, security intel to know where they are in the minimap, small drills to pervert the wall boxes for extra cash. You must hire NPCs for a cut, a gunman for weapon loadouts, a driver for the getaway vehicles, and a hacker who determines the time inside the vault, that is naturally lesser for any option in aggressive approach. For the payout, the loot value is dynamic based on vault contents, $2.1 million to approximately $3.6 million. Final Take subtracts NPC cuts, 5 to 10% each, Lester's 5% cut, and any cash dropped by taking damage during the escape. Elite Challenge in this heist consists of finishing under 15 minutes, no quick restarts, no hacks failed for $150,000. First-time completion bonuses depends on the approaches. In aggressive, you just need to finish to earn $100,000. In the Big Con, you need to finish without your disguise being discovered to earn $150,000. In Silent and Sneaky, you need to finish without being detected to earn $200,000. By completing both 3 approaches your first time, you will receive $300,000 by concluding the All-Rounder Challenge. While the Diamond Casino's exterior is based on the real-world Hollywood Park Casino in Los Angeles, the intricate vault infiltration heavily mimics the fictional Bellagio heist from the movie Ocean's 11. The Cayo Perico Heist. Miguel Madrazo hires you to infiltrate the private Caribbean island of El Rubio, a ruthless narco-billionaire, to steal incriminating family files and plunder his private compound. The first fully soloable heist on the island of Cayo Perico. Mechanics revolve around long-range camera reconnaissance, using a plasma cutter, heat management minigame, for glass displays, a cutting torch for metal grates, and fingerprint cloner hacks. The property required for the activation of this heist is the mobile property Kosatka nuclear submarine, available on the Warstock Cash and Carry website, initially costing $2,200,000. The main targets are Sinsemito Tequila, which has the highest spawn, 60% probability, and pays $630,000 or $693,000 on hard difficulty. Ruby Necklace, which has the 15% of spawn probability and pays $700,000 or $770,000 on hard difficulty. Bearer Bonds, which also has 15% of spawn probability and pays $770,000 or $847,000 on hard difficulty. Pink Diamond, which has 10% of spawn probability and pays $1,300,000 or $1,430,000 on hard difficulty. And the Panther Statue, that only spawns at special exclusive weekly events, generally at the end of the years, September or November, usually appearing only once for every host's first trial, and pays $1,900,000 or $2,090,000 on hard difficulty. As secondary targets, there are Cash, getting roughly $90,000, filling 25% of your bag. Weed yields $147,000 for 33% filling. Cocaine offers $220,000, taking up 50%. Paintings give $189,000 for 50%. And gold provides, obviously, the highest payout at $332,000 while filling 66.6% of the bag, though gold is strictly locked inside dual keycard rooms requiring 2 players to access. Approach freedom in this heist is absolute tactical wider. You can choose the entrance method based on vehicles, such as Alkonost for halo jump, Kostakta submarine to stealth where you reach the compound by diving into the water drainage tunnel, wearing a scuba gear, Longfin or weaponized dinghy or Kurtz 31 patrol boat as docks entrances, Vellum smuggler plane or stealth annihilator for rappelling, the time to day or night. The extraction point, routes, and strategy is set dynamically by the players during the mission. Streamlined preparations. 1 approach vehicle, 3 specific equipment tools, cutting torch or explosives, fingerprint cloner and plasma cutter, and 1 weapon loadout. Optional disruption missions available to sabotage enemy armor and air support. Pavel acts as intel/support. No hired NPCs on the ground, though support crew, as snipers and airstrikes, can be hired in free mode setups. At the results statistics frame, the total value subtracts 1.9% of Pavel's cut and a 10% for fencing fee. Solo and each player are limited by how much secondary loot they can physically carry in their duffel bag. Elite Challenge consists of completing the heist finale under 15 minutes, full loot bags, no hacks failed, and pays $50,000 bonus in normal difficulty and $100,000 in hard difficulty. The hard mode modifier is activated by starting the heist within 48 minutes of completing the previous one. El Rubio's heavily guarded drug empire island is strongly based on Canoan Island and deeply inspired by Norman's Key in the Bahamas, an actual island famously taken over and used as a major smuggling hub by the Medellin cartel in the late 70s. The Cluckin Farm Raid. The Cluckin Farm Raid is a series of missions featured in Grand Theft Auto Online as part of the continuation of the Chop Shop update, released on March 7, 2024, during the Cluckin Farm Raid Week event. Vincent Effenberger, now ALSPD officer, recruits you to dismantle a major drug cartel operating out of the Cluckin factory in Paleto Bay. The mechanics involve a classic multi-stage setup where you steal gear, weapons, and vehicles, leading up to a stealthy or aggressive finale inside the poultry plant. You need to complete 5 setup missions: hacking cartel tech, stealing weapons and a getaway vehicle from rival gangs, sabotaging the cartel's trucks, and infiltrating a train to clear the path to Paleto Bay. There, the targets are the cocaine in the sheds and the main office vault packed money, which, when use a hacking device near the computers to get the password. Leader payout is always $500,000 fixed. The crew RU payout is $50,000 for every associates. Also, the first-time bonus gives an extra $250,000. The missions are activated via the V icon at the Vespucci police station. The mission heavily parodies the movie Breaking Bad and Los Pollos Hermanos, using a fast food chicken chain as a front for a massive narcotics empire, mixed with classic 1990s Los Angeles police corruption tropes. Oscar Guzman flies again. Part of the Agents of Sabotage update, this series of missions focuses on assisting Oscar Guzman with smuggling operations from Blaine County. The mechanics are mirror modern raid-style formats, with a sequence of preparations culminating in a high-stakes finale where you hijack and escape with a massive Titan 250D cargo plane. Also, this heist introduces Eberhard Security, a paramilitary private security group inspired by Lockheed Martin in real life. The heist is formed by an introduction, up and running, 4 setups, Mogul, Intel, Iron Mule, and ammunition. Then, we have the great finale, the Titan job, where we should fly with our moguls into a sky battle to damage the Titan 250D until he needs an emergency landing. We manage to fix the damaged system of the plane, load the ammunition, and take off to attack by its cannons some targets as a convoy, a submarine, and a train. To start this heist, the property required is the Mackenzie Airfield hangar, available on the MazeBankForeclosures.com website for $1,475,000. Normal difficulty. It pays $500,000 as base payout for the leader. On hard difficulty, it pays $750,000 as base payout for the leader. Completing secondary targets or finishing within the time limits can boost total payouts closer to $810,000 on hard difficulty. For the crew, it pays $50,000 on normal difficulty and $100,000 on hard, but they also have the payments in the setups. Completing the Titan job as leader the first time, you earn $250,000 for concluding the challenge with the same name. Completing all Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions as a crew member, you earn $100,000 bonus for concluding the challenge Permanent Contract. KnoWay Out. The mission strand is unlocked through a text from a paranoid Avi Schwartzman using an unidentified phone number, afraid of being tracked by the FIB. He directs the player to answer the payphone at the Zero filling station on Calais Avenue in Little Seoul, where he explains the situation in detail. The FIB is using the new KnoWay autonomous taxi service as a mass surveillance scheme, and he hires the player to help him wipe out the personal data gathered by KnoWay from the FIB servers and ruin their reputation in the process. The series is formed by 4 setups: negative press, inside job, tunnel vision, and trash talking, and the finale, a clean break. Base payment on normal difficulty is $350,000 for the leader. On hard difficulty, it pays $525,000 as base payout for the leader. The crew receives $50,000 on normal difficulty and $75,000 on hard, but they also have the payments in the setups. Elite Challenge consists of competing under 11 minutes, no hack fails, 35 headshots, and no restarts, and can boost total payouts to $400,000 normal difficulty and $650,000 on hard difficulty by adding an extra $50,000 or $100,000 from the challenge. There's also a bonus payment for doing it the first time as leader that pays $250,000 bonus, and one for the crew completing all the 5 missions that also pays $250,000 bonus for the challenge Willing Accomplice. If you want a video explaining about the 5 OG heists from GTA Online, or every heist fully detailed explained video by video, subscribe for helping and motivating me producing more videos like this. Thank you for watching.